welcome to Real
Hello and
Easy
welcome
English,
to
the
Real Easy
podcast
English,
where we
the
have
podcast
real
where we have
conversations
real
in easy
conversations in
English to
easy
help you
English
learn.
to help you
I'm
learn.
Neil.
I'm
And
Neil
I'm Georgie.
and I'm
You
Georgie.
can now
You
watch
can now
this
watch this
podcast and
podcast
find a
and find
worksheet
a
to help you
worksheet to help
learn
you
on
learn
our
on our
website,
website,
bbclearningenglish.com.
bbclearningenglish.com.
So, Georgie, how are
Georgie,
you?
how are you?
I'm
I'm
very
very
tired
tired
actually.
actually. I
I've had
have
a
a lot
lot
of
of
social
social
plans
plans
lately.
lately.
How about you?
I'm
Yeah, I'm
fine.
fine. Social plans,
That's
that's
interesting
interesting
because
because
we're
we are
talking about
talking about
friends
friends
today.
today. Yes,
Talking
we're
about
talking about social
socializing, which means
socializing,
spending
which
time with
means
people for
spending
fun.
time with
So
people for
Neil,
fun.
do you
So
like
Neil,
spending
do
time
you
with
like
friends?
spending time with
Yeah, I
friends?
love
Yeah,
spending
I love
time with
spending
my
time with
friends.
my friends.
Uh,
Um,
don't
if I
see
don't
my
see my
friends very
friends
often,
for
feel
very
a bit
often, I
sad
feel a bit
and
sad
lonely.
and
So
lonely.
yeah,
So
I really
yeah,
like
I
seeing
really
my
like
friends,
seeing my
but
friends, but I
get to
don't
see
get to
them
see them
very
very
often.
often
We've
because we
grown
grown
ups
ups
and we
and
have
we have
responsibilities.
responsibilities.
Kids,
You
you have
have
a lot of
kids,
things
you have a
going
lot of
on.
things going on.
I
I
also
also
like
like
spending time with
spending
my
time with
friends.
my
I have
friends.
lots
I
of
have a
friends.
lot of
As I
friends.
said,
As
I've
they
had a
said,
lot of
I have
social
a lot
plans
of
lately.
social plans lately.
Pretty much every day
Pretty
I've
much
been
every day,
socializing.
I've been
Wow.
socializing.
So
Wow.
you like
So you like
socializing, but do you
socializing,
like
but do you like things like
things or
parties,
prefer
or do you
smaller
prefer
social events?
smaller social
I
events?
do really like
I
big
do really like
parties
big parties,
because
and
I like
because
meeting
I
new
like
people.
meeting
I
new
like
people, I
dancing as
like
well.
dancing as
So
well.
at big
So at
parties
big
usually
parties,
there's music.
usually there's some music,
Um,
um,
but
but
I do have
I do have
a
a
shy
shy
side of my
side of my
personality.
personality. So
So
usually a
a
smaller
smaller
event is
event
better
is
for
better for
me,
me,
so I
so I
can
can
have
have
kind of
deep
deeper
conversations
conversations
with
with
fewer
few
people.
people. How about you?
Yeah, I
Yeah,
don't
I don't
really
really
like
like that
situations
situations
where
where
you're
you
at a
ask a
party and
party
don't know
and
lots
don't
of
know
people.
lots of
So a
people.
small
So a small group of
people
people
that
that
I
I
mainly know,
mainly
and there's
know,
one or two
and
people
as
who I
one or
don't
two
know
people
so
who I
well.
don't know so
That's
well, that's fine.
a bigger
But a
group,
bigger group, there's a
people I
lot of
don't know.
people I don't
Um,
know. I
And
really
why
don't
is
like
that?
that. And why that? Is that because you
uh,
really don't like small
yeah,
talk?
I don't
Yeah,
really
I
like
don't
small
really
talk.
like small
It
talk.
feels a bit
It's filled a bit
empty.
and
Small
small
talk
talk
is
is
conversations
conversations
about
about
things
things
that
that
aren't
are
important,
important,
like
like
the
the
weather.
weather, usually with people
People
you
that you
don't
don't
know
know very well.
well, and you
No,
don't like
no,
that.
I don't.
No, I find it awkward.
So
So
Georgie,
Georgie,
you like
you like
meeting
meeting
new
new
people?
people. Do you
Embarrassed
feel
at all, or are
embarrassed
you
at all,
completely
or are
fine
you
with
completely fine with
Ooh,
that?
it
Ooh, I think it
depends.
depends.
I think
I
a
think if
topic
you
quite
find a topic
quickly that
quite
you have in
quickly that you
common,
have in common,
um,
um,
that
that
avoids
avoid
embarrassment. But
embarrassment. But
it's
it's
when you
when
meet
you
someone
meet
new,
someone new,
you
you
don't
don't
know
know
them
them
very
very
well,
well
obviously,
because
and
they're
you don't know
new
what
and
they
you
like
don't
or
know what
don't
they like
like,
or
or
don't like,
they
or
think it's
what they
rude
think
or
is,
not rude.
is rude or not
But
rude.
if you figure that
But
quite
if you pick it
quickly,
out quickly,
it's
it's,
usually
yeah,
okay.
it's
Mm.
usually okay.
Do you usually
Mm,
feel
do
quite embarrassed then?
you usually feel quite
Sometimes,
embarrassing?
like you said,
Sometimes,
it
like you
depends. If
said,
you
it
find
depends if you
something
find
that
something
you
that
have in
you have
common,
in
and you
common
can talk
and
about
you
that.
can talk
But
about that.
sometimes you don't
Sometimes you don't
find something in
find
common,
something
and
in
then it's
common,
really,
and then it's
I don't
really,
know, I
I don't
suppose,
know, embarrassing.
ooh, strange
I
just
feel
thinking about
strange just thinking about it.
it. You
You
like
obviously
parties, you
you
like
like parties,
socializing,
you
but
like
do you like
socializing,
spending
but did
time
you like
alone?
spending time
I
alone?
get
I
more
get
energy
more
from
energy from
spending
spending
alone and
time alone
relaxing
and
and not
relaxing
talking to
and not
anyone.
talking to anyone.
Um, I
Um,
often
I
get
often get what I call
social
social
burnout,
burnout,
which
which
means
means
you
you
just
just
get
get
exhausted
exhausted
from
from
spending
spending
too
too
much
much
time
time
with
with others.
How about
How about you?
Oh,
Oh,
yeah.
yeah,
Spending
spending
alone
time
is
alone
also
is also
important.
important. Mm,
And
and
like to
I
do
like
that,
to do that,
not
but so much,
not as much
not
as
as much as
maybe
maybe
spending
spending
time
time
with
with people
people
because,
like
like
I
I
said
said
before,
before,
if
if
I'm
I'm
alone
alone
for
for
too
too
long,
long, I get a
I
bit
get
lonely
I don't
and I
know,
feel a bit, I don't
just
know, just
lacking energy.
lacking energy. Let's
Let's
recap
recap
the
the vocabulary
vocabulary you
we
heard
heard
in
in
this
this
podcast.
podcast.
Starting with socialize, which means to spend time with friends or other people to enjoy yourself. We have small talks, which is conversation about things which aren't important, such as the weather or the traffic. We use small talk a lot in the UK. We heard some adjectives to describe how you might feel about meeting new people. So we have embarrassed, which means feeling ashamed or shy. And we also heard awkward, which means feeling uncomfortable when you're meeting new people. We also heard in common. So if you have something in common with someone, it means you share the same like, dislike, or interest with someone. That's it for this episode of Real Easy English. Test what you learned by downloading the free worksheet on our website, bbclearningenglish.com. See you then. Goodbye.